Hey butterflies, I hope you're doing well. So this love that's coming in is so unexpected but right on time. So for a couple days I've been channeling that Guapole song First Love. So I got the lyrics on my computer and we're just gonna break it down. So she says, as summer was ending, you were walking in. It seemed my life was falling, but in the season we were friends. So maybe you're going through a tower moment when this person comes in, or maybe you're over love when this person comes in, or vice versa. Maybe they've been going through a few personal tower moments, or maybe I'm also getting that your person may be like going through a breakup when you guys meet as well, but they're right on time. She says 6 days into spring is where our story begins. You didn't rush a thing because you know you would win. So although her life is falling, and although her life is, she's going through it in life, she says 6 days into spring. And we all know that like spring is about newness, it's about renewal, it's about planting seeds. And I like how she says you didn't rush your thing because you know you would win. So this is that slow and steady wins the race energy. And then the chorus says, I never thought you'd be the only one. I dreamt of fairy tales. That's how we begun. So this person manifested you, or maybe you manifested a partner with these qualities. But it's something about being what you prayed for. And this person prayed for you, had to wait many seasons, had to go through some lessons, but they finally got you. With the World card, they finally got you. And with the Devil card in reverse, if the Devil in reverse talks about freedom, releasing control, breaking free from limitations, breaking free from a poverty mindset, breaking free from addiction. So yes, this person had to go through a lot in order to bring you in with the World card, or vice versa. Okay, so she says, I never thought you'd be the only one. I dreamt of fairy tales. That's how we begun. But I was waiting for some magical moment. So it was like I was waiting for us to meet so magically, like how I see on TV or how I see in romance novels. But really, like I just bumped into you when I needed you the most. And then it says, that would prove to me forever would be fine. Meanwhile, my first love was standing first in line. So although you didn't come in with fireworks and a big boom and a big sign that says I'm your soulmate, like you were actually standing first in line. You were everything that your person needed. Everything. They needed your level of commitment. They needed your level of gratitude. They love how you communicate. They love how you're always nurturing and checking up on them. Now, it says in verse 2, one of the first times I didn't feel alone is when I was in your arms. You always made me feel at home. So I want to pull some cards on that. Yes, walking away, departure, moving on, letting go, personal growth, Ace of Cups. This person really sees forever with you, and they are glad that things just didn't work out. I'm kind of hearing like this person wanted a particular relationship to work out so bad, but upon meeting you, they was like, shit, whatever had to go, vamonos. Okay. Now she says, we watched the sunrise because the night has slipped away, which means you guys are always together and you guys lose track of time. You guys might start hanging out at 8 a.m. and then when you look at the clock, it's already 5, 6 o'clock. Well, the only thing left to do now is to go grab a bite to eat, maybe walk on the beach, walk along the park, and watch the sunrise because the night has slipped away. And that's spend the night energy. I'm thinking of a sunset. She said we watched the sunrise. So y'all spending the night with each other and y'all very comfortable with each other, very head on. And it says, and from then until now, we've been through some different phases. The World card, we've been through some different cycles. We had to go through some things. We had to learn some things. And we had to grow through some things in order to make this union possible. In order for God to bless this union, y'all both had to grow. Emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. And I'm hearing sexually too. So maybe you had to go celibate or abstinence for a while. Okay, so, and then from until now, we've been through some different phases, but you love the winter, love the challenge, always managed to think that we would make it. So when she says, but you love the winter, you love the challenge, I kind of feel like maybe you're not looking for love right now, or there's some type of hurdle. Like it could be distance, it could be maybe you just getting out of a relationship and not really wanting to be in a relationship, but there is some type of distance, some type of hurdle. But your partner actually likes the challenge. Your partner is like, shit, I'm gonna make it work regardless, baby. Okay, and I love how she says, you always manage to think that we would make it. So this person has an optimistic, excuse me. So this person has an optimistic mindset. They're very positive. I want to say positive, but powerful came out. So they're very powerful and they're very good at making decisions. Now it goes back to the chorus that just reiterates, I never thought you'd be the only one. I dreamt of fairy tales, that's how we begun. But I was waiting for some magical moment that will prove to me forever would be fine. Meanwhile, my first love was standing first in line. So you may not even really want a relationship when this person comes in. You might be focused on your spirituality and your money and your personal growth, and that's fine. But Spirit said, I am a trickster. I will bring in what you think you don't need when you need it right on time so that you knew that you needed it. Now, it says, this person gets tongue-tied when they think about you and when they express how they feel because they don't know how they feel. They cannot put it in words. I'm hearing that Whitney Houston lyric, For the Love of You, and she says, I'd rather sign my name on a card, which could say it better. So verse 3 says, so let me get used to things because gradual's my name. So I don't dive into the cold. I get in slow, but every day. I'm making peace with loving you. Peace with being me. Any pieces of us, I claim them all today. So this means that you're going to want to move slow because, like I said, either you're going through a breakup or love just isn't compatible with you. So you think, you had to kiss a lot of frogs or, just you don't really have a great relationship with love. Romantic love. And so slow and steady wins the race. So this is your person's gonna say, okay, I don't want to rush anything. I understand that you're nervous. I understand that you're shy. I understand you want to take it slow. And I love how she says, I don't dive into the cold. I get in slow, but every day. So every day you will be opening up to this person. Every day you'll find something something that you love about your person. Every day you start to love your person more. Every day you get more receptive to the relationship. Every day you're finding new ways to be okay with accepting love. Because this is the type of person who wants to provide for you. This is not just, oh, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my boyfriend or girlfriend? Check yes or no. This is somebody who actually wants a stable, loving foundation. And I think you recognize that head on. Because head on, they're not coming to play no game. Especially with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Recovery, hope. They not acceptance and relief. And it says ask for help too. So you got to be okay with somebody helping you. And you got to be okay with you got to be okay with asking for the help and actually receiving for the help. And if you don't want to ask for help, you got to be okay with just this person just giving you what they feel like you need, whether you ask for it or not. And then it says, I never thought she'd be the only one. I dreamt of fairy tales. That's how we begun. But I was waiting for some magical moment that will prove to me forever would be fine. Meanwhile, my first love was standing first in line. So it's like I was waiting for some magical moment from Spirit, some magical moment from God that says, this is it. This is your partner. And your partner is like really right under your nose. I'm hearing same city. Or maybe they work in your city, or maybe they pass through your city, like they commute through your city. But it's something about like when you finally do meet your person and you say, oh, I live in da-da-da-da, they're like, oh my God, like they have some type of like, I don't want to say alignment, but they have some type of like, how do I say it? Like, they basically know about your city because they've been there before and they do things in your city. I don't know how to say it. But this love is so unexpected, but yet it's right on time. And I love how she says, so let me get used to things. Because gradual, and when gradual means like accepting slowly, like going in slow. Not totally saying no, you're not rejected to it. You're just on ease about it. You're wondering about it. So let me get a final message. Okay. And I also want to say this too, like your person will always let you speak. They will always let you get your thoughts out. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small, nothing is too crazy, nothing is too far-fetched. I don't know if you had a problem with like expressing yourself, or I'm hearing like the throat chakra, but this person loves when you talk and they love your ideas. Oh my God, Seven of Pentacles. They're going to put the work in because they see a long-term vision. They see long-term success with you. They want to marry you quickly. But since you're on the fence about it and you're slow and steady about it, they will give you your space. All right, butterflies. And also too, on Tuesday, when I get out of school, I'm going to figure out how to do the private reads so I can open private reads. I haven't forgot about y'all. I just don't know how to do it yet on YouTube. But while I'm in class, I'm going to YouTube some videos on how to do it. I know that probably sounded crazy, but I think I can get away with it on the first day. All right, butterflies, have a good one.